Like I didn't even want to manage the process of finding the person who would do the thing. Right? There are people who specialize. They're almost like outsourced HR people, that can say, oh yeah, that video is good. I didn't understand this one piece here. I'll tighten that up. And then I will hand it off to somebody. And then, Michael, you've probably been shocked at this too. There are people in the world that they don't want to think about, like, could I do it better?
Yep.
They don't want to think about different ways to do it. There are people in the world who love going down a checklist and making sure it gets done properly. Those people, that's because I can't do that to save my life, because I get stuck in like, could we do it better? And what's the more creative way? And so when I finally found, and I remember who it was, the first experience I had with this was we had somebody that helped us at the office. And I asked one day, we had clients coming, I said, could you go get lunch for everybody? Everybody sort of already sent me their menus. Here's the menus. And she came back and there were no drinks. And I said, hey, there's no drinks. And she said, well, you didn't ask for drinks. And I was really frustrated for about 10 seconds. And then I understood, like, oh my gosh, the reason things run around here is because she makes sure that the checklist gets done. And she doesn't think about better ways to do it. There are people, so finding those kind of people, which points to that last point you made about like people want to grow, and you don't want to hire somebody like you. Greetings, Carl here. Thanks for listening to Michael and I talking like we do over at the Kitces and Carl podcast. Rooney, so much fun. There's another thing I do called the membership. And I'm going to invite you to take a 7-day free trial and just find out what it's about. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to say any more other than this. It's an invitation to attend a private conversation that you cannot hear anywhere else. Find out what I'm talking about by clicking the link and taking the free trial.